Nobody wins when the family feels.
Witch, caught him on the server drive, bro hit his head, he crashed the whip. If you catch me, don't get no pass, cause I'ma smoke you if you slip.
Yes, I do. God knows I miss him so much.
It's unbelievable, and we just trying to figure out who would do such a thing.
The pain hasn't gone away. Every day, the family of Travion Ward holding on to the memory of a 20-year-old taken from this world.
It's been really rough. I mean, we miss him so much. I know it's been rough on all of us, but I know my parents probably take it harder than everybody.
Ward was shot outside a home on Elmira Street near State Fair on the east side of Detroit. His family believes he was visiting relatives who lived on that block. Odd daylight.
Every day it's not getting easier, it's getting harder. And the fact that we know who did it.
For some strange reason, man, a lot of us, especially the youngest, we take life for granted. Fam, I hate to break it down to you, man, but the judge not. Your local police department not. They not playing with your life. They looking to throw you away, especially when you make one bad decision. And I say all that to say this. It's this story that just surfaced online within the last 48 hours of a young man, still a teenager technically, being arrested for brandishing a firearm online to his Instagram followers. Except he posted in his close friends, which he thought it was safe. Not to mention his account has less than 100 followers in his close friends. He even have less than 1,000 followers in its entirety. Yet and still the feds still caught it. Still images and the video was presented to his indictment within the last 48 hours, indicating that that murder weapon that he posted online with the switch was also the same weapon used in a murder just a year prior. A case where he was the suspect at the time, or one of them. Today, we use his story as a lesson. Go over the details, talk about his alleged gang according to the black and white in the indictment. But most of all, we pay our respects to the victim. Hopefully we learn from it. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Fam, today we're going to Detroit, Michigan. Last year, July 18th, 2024, a 20-year-old who went by the name of Travion Ward was gunned down while he was sitting on the porch of a relative home. A suspect in a blue sedan was traveling southbound on the 19,000 block of Elmira. Police say the suspect let off several rounds from an AR that ended up hitting Travion Ward. Medical emergency services had arrived at the scene and attempted to render aid, but Ward died from his injuries at the scene. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family. And for over a year, his murder would go unsolved, having his family plead for help and even putting a $20,000 reward out.
900 block of Elmira Street, city's east side. Very limited information at this time. We have a blue sedan. It was a drive-by. I believe the passenger opened fire with probably a rifle. AR style rifle, and unfortunately somebody was hit and they're killed. You know, this is still early afternoon, people out here, we have kids on the street. It's very unfortunate. Our Detroit homicide team is here investigating. We'll try to pull all our assets, but if somebody knows something or saw something, please contact the Detroit Police Department.
How brazen is this? Middle of the day?
It's middle of the day, sir. It's like I said, there's kids out here, there's people out here. Car going down, passenger leaning out, shooting, I'm suspecting a rifle, multiple shots, very dangerous to the public. It's very sad.
Was the victim just standing in the street?
He was actually seated on a porch of a house. Appears to be targeted. Shots were fired towards him. There was other people present in the area, though.
Okay. Investigation still ongoing.
Yeah, very new and ongoing. Greatest team in the world, Detroit Homicide, is out here pulling all our assets, and we'll see what we can come together, but we always need the public's help.
To tell his story and to let the murderer know who they took away from them.
He was a good guy, and we know who did it, and we would like the community to help us find out the person who we know who did it.
And why?
And we would like to know why you killed my grandson. He was a loving person, very loving. I loved him. The community loved him. Why didn't you?
Travion loved rapping. He loved being with his family. He loved spending time with his little cousins. And he was the life of the party. Like, he was silly. It was never a dull moment with Travion. I mean, he was loved very much.
He's very talented. Everything he done great. I mean, he was just an awesome young man. And we want to know why, and just why. Why would you do something like that to someone that was loved and had so much energy and so much life and youthfulness in him? We miss him so much, and it hurts every day. It doesn't get better. It hasn't gotten better. And I just want the community to come together and give us a hand and help us find this person. We know who you are, but we need the community to come together to bring you forth.
Right.
He was a loved brother, nephew, grandson, son, and this has been really hard for my family. He's never hurt anyone. He was a great kid. He was a great nephew. And every day it's not getting easier, it's getting harder. And the fact that we know.
Now, the reason the family had a clue or who the alleged suspect was before he was arrested, after this press conference was released in March of 2025, was because that same month, a local rapper who went by the name of JTKTI had dropped a song with a little over 20,000 views and counting. It was titled Too Deep, and he briefly referenced that murder. Check it out.
He pass out, don't speak on no 430, ain't get back once they got fapped down. We hit they shit if they outside, we park and belling out.
But little did Trayvon family know, months before he was gunned down outside broad daylight, in November of 2023, the ATF began investigating gun violence associated with the local street gang down there in Detroit identified as JTK. The DPD, Gang Intelligence, has validated the existence of the JTK gang through interviews with members, informants, review of social media posts, and other evidence. And at that point, that's when the alleged suspect was identified. JTK-TI, real name is Titus Muda. Police say since October 2024, the ATF has observed Titus possessing suspected firearms and machine guns in social media posts on his Instagram account, identified as JTK Lil T.I. 3 months after the murder of Trayvon, on October 29, 2024, DPD had arrested Titus for CCW while he was in a stolen vehicle. Titus was in the vehicle with 2 others. DPD verified JTK gang members. Some of them started to talk. A Glock 30 pistol and a privately made firearm, PMF AR-15 style firearm with a brass catcher were recovered by DPD. Preliminary National Intelligence ballistics information had analyzed the ballistics linked to the PMF, which came up in another incident on October 23, 2024. It was a shooting where Titus was named the suspect in the police report. Also, it was connected to the July 19, 2024 murder that we talked about in the beginning of the video of Trayvon. ATF submitted the firearm for DNA comparison, and Titus' DNA was on the PMF's trigger. And in return, the DPD had been investigating multiple shooting incidents and illegal firearm possessions committed by Titus and other JTK members between October 2024 and February of 2025. And in return, on March 12, 2025, federal agents got a search warrant for records associated to Titus' Instagram account, JTK Lil T.I., and observed the following. On December 29, 2024, Titus' Instagram account posted a private story/video at 12:40 p.m. The video appeared to be recorded at 12:38 p.m. Based on the timestamp available. In the video, Titus is allegedly seen brandishing the suspected Glock-style pistol with a black and gold MCD affixed, a crisp extended magazine inserted, and a laser light attached. A chamber round of ammunition can be seen in the pistol's barrel, which indicates the firearm is real. And even though this old at this point, so we all on track before we continue, the feds got a search warrant to go look at his private stories. The ATF also quickly discovered that Titus and other JTK members had shared and possessed the Glock 21, but on different occasions. For example, agents observed on Instagram video posted on January 4, 2025 at around 9:21 p.m. of JTK members BS. He would only be identified by his initials, and I let you guys come up with your own conclusion. Brandishing the same suspected Glock Gen 3 Model 21 .45 caliber bearing serial number NPN 281, affixed with the black MCD and gold selector switch and an inserted crisp Mag X2 extended magazine. On January 14, 2025, during a search warrant in Taylor, Michigan, for evidence related to a shooting incident involving JTK members, agents found the Glock Gen 3 Model 21, a .45 caliber pistol bearing serial number NPN 281, affixed with the black MCD and gold extended switch had inserted Chris Mag X2 extended magazine. Police later tested the Glock 21 pistol and determined it was a preliminary link to a felonious assault in Detroit, Michigan on November 3rd, 2024, and a robbery on September 7th, 2024. When officers found the Glock 21 pistol, the laser light previously affixed to it had been removed. The feds claimed that during their investigation, it revealed that the laser/light was removed from the Glock 21 pistol and attached to a FN, which DPD found during a DPD search warrant on January 7, 2025. A special agent had examined the recovered Glock 21 pistol and confirmed that the device affixed to the firearm possessed all the features and characteristics of an MCD, also referred to as a Glock switch. Also on December 31st, 2024, Titus' Instagram account sent a video of an individual holding a suspected Glock 27 pistol with the blue and gold switch attached. In the video, a person states, "Boy, if it ain't no fullies on them bitches, we do not want them." On January 13, 2025, during a private conversation, Titus' Instagram account stated, "Oh my God, I got a 27 with a button and a blue box gold button." Now in the conclusion, there is probable cause to believe that Titus knowingly committed violations of unlawful possession of a machine gun within the Eastern District of Michigan on December 29, 2024. And as of now, he's only linked to the murder, but with his crew sharing guns back and forth, only the informer can identify the real shooter. But just like that, another Instagram post gets someone connected to a murder. Now I hope this be a lesson, but nonetheless, as we wrap this video up, we do want to say to the victim, once again, rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. We praying y'all get some form of justice. Also, love and prayers to anyone who was affected by this story. Fam, we gotta tighten up. Committing bodies, being excited for a switch, with no money bragging about it, on an Instagram page with less than 1,000 followers, now being indicated you got a public defender is insane. But that's where we at. This was the latest, and another story of a man getting hemmed up based on what he posts on social media, connected to a body year prior. Talk to me about how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and till then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.